Good morning, YouTube. This is Chandler coming from Classic Care Services, and I'm heading to my first job this morning. I'm running a little late, running about 15 minutes late, but out here in this Atlanta traffic, and I just wanted to share an experience I had yesterday with a client of mine, and kind of tickled me a bit. But there's a lesson in this experience. So I shared it with some people, with some of my friends, and kind of laughed about it. But I just want to share this to anybody out there that may be struggling. This first of all, this video is not for everybody. So if you're a service person and you're in or you're in the cleaning industry and you are wanting to raise your prices or at least ask for the price that you want, if you struggle with that a bit, I mean, that's being a human. It's a human characteristic to be concerned about facing rejection. So I want to share this story with you to encourage you to ask what you're worth and to face rejection head on, and you'll be surprised how often you'll be accepted. So anyways, my last job yesterday, I did a linen sofa, which was about 7 feet long. I did a spot clean 2 areas on a carpet. I don't know exactly what it was, but it was a synthetic. That might have been a blend, but it was a synthetic carpet. And I also did the seats of 2 sofas, which were about 7 feet long. Just the seat. It wasn't a loose cushion. It was just the seat of both of those sofas. And I did 4 loose cushions that go on the linen sofa. Okay. So it was about 6:13 to be exact. And my customer said she got to go to I would explain to her I could put a post treatment on one of the organic stains on the linen pillow that didn't come out with the cleaning. So I explained to her. She was like, "Well, how long would that take?" I said, "Oh, it's just I just spray it on and leave it." And she said, "Oh, okay, go ahead and do it. It won't hurt. It only can get better." And I was like, "Yeah." And she said, "Because I got a dinner party at 6:30," and I was like, "Oh, it's 6:13. Let me get my stuff out." And I already was starting to get things out. She was like, "Oh, okay, no problem." So when I got almost everything out except for a couple of tarps, I said, "Well, if we're cutting close on time, excuse me, if we're cutting close on time, I can just email you the invoice." She said, "Oh, no, I can write you a check." I said, "Because it's 619, and she said, "Oh, so the total is 619 even?" And I was like, well, actually, I was talking about the time. I was like, "Wow." She said, "Oh, it's 619 even?" And I was actually talking about the time because she said she had to be at a dinner party at 6:30. She said, I was talking about the time. She said, "Oh, no, I can be a little late. Let me just go ahead and write you the check." And I'm like, 619. So she was willing to pay 619. And I was already kind of going back and forth with what I was going to charge her because the last time I charged her $30 a linear foot for the sofa. And her sofa has some challenges because the dog lays on it, creates some organic stains and heavy soiling. So I said, well, shoot. She was willing to pay $619. So I really wanted to put the sofa at $45 a linear foot. And so that's what I did. I put the sofa at $45 a linear foot. I charged her $75 per sofa just to clean the seat of both those sofas. So that come out to be $150. And then I charged her $25 for each spot that I spot cleaned. I didn't charge her for the loose cushions. I just included that in the sofa cleaning. So it came out to be $515 total. So So I'm like, well, if she's willing to pay 619, 515 will be nice. And so obviously she paid the 515 with no problem. But I felt confident that I gave her
In half a mile.
more. Hold on, my GPS is going off. Okay, so I was confident that I gave her more than what she paid because of my setup that I took time to set up for her. GPS, I'm driving. This is a live video. This is wait on the GPS. Okay, so 515, I was ecstatic to get that. I was very happy to get that. I could have said, yeah, my GPS is. Hold on, guys. Dang. So 619, I could have said yes. I could have said 619. I could have said 619. I'm pausing because of my GPS is going off. So I could have said sure it was 619, but I tried my best to be fair and honest. I try to be as fair and honest as possible. So that's one of my policies. I want to be fair to myself, fair to my customer, and I want my customers to feel like I'm being honest with them and I'm being honest with myself. So I knew the total was at 619. So it would have been dishonest for me on my part, to say 619. But I did say 515. So be encouraged if you struggle, if you have a ticket that you think might be higher than what the customer will accept. It's easier to go down than it is to go up. I always remember that. So my goal is to push the ticket to where a customer says, man, Chandler is awesome. He's good. He's expensive, but he's worth it. And I'm sorry for the delay, guys, because the GPS going on. This was just on my mind, my heart. I just wanted to share that story with you guys. So remember, you can always go down. You can't always go up. So my goal is for people to say that, yes, he's expensive, but he is worth it. So you guys have a wonderful day, and thanks for viewing.